what's up? Welcome back to another Overdriven episode, and today we're going to take a kind of a clean step back from the overdrives, and we're going to look at some chorus pedals. Now, ever since I started playing, which was about 20 or so years ago, I was given three pedals: a old vintage Ibanez delay, a original Crybaby wah, and this vintage Ibanez Super Stereo Chorus. Now, this is one of my favorite pedals ever. Even though it's not an overdrive pedal, this is one of my favorite pedals. I've had this pedal, like I said, for almost 20 years now, plus 20 years, and any setup I've used, I've had this pedal in the lineup. Especially when I started using an actual pedal board, this has never been left off my board. I've always had this on my board. Recently, though, I had a gig where it crapped out on me. It's an old pedal. I use it a lot, so it's expected to happen. For some reason, the patch that I had it on wasn't connecting, and I checked the patch cables, and one of the patch cables, I don't know if it's maybe the input jack or something, but it would kill the patch that it was on. And so this is definitely, obviously not a true bypass pedal, because it was in a patch with a few other pedals, and it just went nothing. Nada, zilch. I was like, well, I gotta fix that issue. So what I did was, I kind of went the cheap route, which is fine, because I'm kind of a budget player. I went ahead and got a Caline Super Chorus. It's very simple. It's got two of the three same controls. It's got the hard click button, but it's gonna work. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do a comparison with these two. If I get this to work, which it should, because it's been working on the small board I've been having it on the last week or so. But I'm going to put them side by side comparison, and we're going to check out the differences and similarities on it. And I'm going to try to have it on the same, close to the same setting as I would on my Ibanez Chorus. So let's check them out and test them together. Alright, so as you can see, not too far off, but there's a good difference between these. Now, being that this one actually has a D-time setting on it, gives it more parameters to work with, while this one just has a rate and depth on it. And obviously this is a lot cheaper than this, because this by itself in decent good condition and perfect working condition is like almost a little over $200, I think. So obviously this will be the better chorus, and it does sound better. It has more chorus, if that makes any sense in it, whereas this one is very light on the effect. It does well. I actually had my daughter listen, and I had them on the settings that I use them on, which was the first settings that I use it. I even have it marked on here, and she really couldn't tell the difference, even though I definitely could hear the difference. That there's a big difference between this and this. It's just blatant difference. But it's not bad. It's really not bad. It's a good chorus. It's enough to work for what I need it for. So I'm happy with it. I'm glad I got it as a backup to this, because as right now it's working. Hopefully it can keep working, because I'm gonna try to use this for my show. I'm gonna bring this with me just in case, because you gotta have a backup. When you start gigging, you gotta have a backup for stuff that you know is gonna go wrong. So I'm glad I got it. It's I want to say this is the CP17 or 13. I had the box. I just think it's way over there. I'm not going to get it. So, but yeah, Caline Super Chorus. Very simple chorus. It's a decent chorus for a budget. This was like 20 bucks. So 20 bucks, $200. You get what you expect. But even then, for budget playing, this is a good pedal. It's metal casing, so it's a tank. It works well. And would you like a little bit more chorus effect out of it? Sure, but this will work. I like it. It works well. Definitely my favorite, but it works if I need it. So that is my new pedal, my third Caline pedal. So again, not sponsored by Caline. Don't have the subscription or the views for sponsorship, but hey, what are you gonna do? So, but yeah, my chorus pedals. Catch y'all next time on Overdriven.